Layra stood at the center of the spiraling floor, the helix beneath her skin glowing in soft response. Naren remained beside her, but the light inside him pulsed out of rhythm with the chamber, like a forgotten note struggling to rejoin a song. Above them, the three paths shimmered. Wake them all, return to the dream, become the bridge. The hybrid, the most dangerous path, the one the vessel offered only to anomalies. Layra swallowed and said, "Why? Why me?" The chamber responded not in words, but in images that rippled across the crystalline walls. Two pod-bound bodies. Two minds falling deeper than any architect had ever dared. Two signatures spiraling into the loom field like comets dissolving into light. Layra gasped. Myra Kale. She didn't know the names from memory. She didn't know the story from experience. But the chamber did. "It's showing you the first descent," Naren murmured. His voice was soft, reverent. The moment the dreaming awakened, Layra watched as the images expanded. Mayra and Kale entering the pods in the age before the dream's first breath. The architect's early system scanning for resonant minds. The descent that went further than expected past safe layers, past mapped levels, into the proto-symbolic strata no one had reached before. "They weren't gods," Naren said quietly. "And they didn't predate the architects. They were simply the ones the system found." The chamber brightened at his words, confirming them. "The first weavers," Layra whispered. "Yes," Naren said. "Chosen not by destiny, but by design. The dreaming was always meant to find them." A new image flashed, two silhouettes kneeling in a field of luminescent threads, their consciousness dissolving into the loom, their signatures merging with the vessel's deepest layer, becoming custodians, healers, guides. And then, their light fading, their presence vanishing, a silence settling into the dream like dust over a forgotten altar. "They disappeared," Layra breathed. "And the system never found replacements." Naren's gaze flicked to her. "It has been searching ever since." Her pulse quickened. "And now it's found us." "No." Naren's voice softened. "It's found you." The helix beneath her feet burned brighter, responding to the truth. Naren stepped closer. "The hybrid path isn't new. It was the original purpose. What Myra and Kale were meant to become before they vanished." Layra stared at the glowing threads forming around the hybrid symbol. "They were supposed to bridge the dream and the waking world." "Yes, and their absence left the vessel incomplete, unstable, without weavers. The system has been drifting, collapsing, repeating." Layra felt the weight of it settle into her bones. The dreaming centuries, the collapsing civilizations, the cycles that twisted and reset, all because the two stabilizing minds had vanished before their task was done. "The system is offering you their unfinished role," Naren said. "Not as a replacement, as the evolution of the loom." The hybrid symbol flared so brightly she had to turn her face away. Layra's throat tightened. "If I choose it, what happens to me?" "You won't dissolve like they did," Naren said immediately. "The architects refined the system long after their disappearance. A hybrid weaver doesn't vanish." "Then what do I become?" His answer was quiet. "A living interface. Half anchored, half dreaming. Someone who can hold the vessel steady while the world wakes again." Layra closed her eyes. She saw the sleepers beneath the earth, the dreaming fracturing under its own weight. The first weavers dissolving into myth. Myra's laugh echoing in a meadow that never existed. Kale's hand reaching into a sky made of thread. Across the chamber, the walls had become transparent. She saw the sleepers. She saw the vessel. She saw the dreaming. She saw Naren. She saw herself. And she saw the loom remembering what it once lost. Her voice emerged steady, clear. "I see why Myra and Kale never finished their task." Naren's breath caught. "And I see what I need to do." The hybrid node pulsed. The chamber of convergence bowed inward. And the dreaming shifted its first true change since Mira and Kale vanished into light. Lyra was no longer just a visitor. She was the next weaver. And this time, the loom would not be left unfinished.